Hello everyone, my name is Bethany. In this video I'm going to show you how to make a chainless foundation. I like doing these if you want something a little stretchier, and also if you're working on a project where you need to chain something but you can't come back around to it, you need it to be thick the first time. There's a few different reasons why you would need it, and some people just like to do it instead of a chain so that you can save yourself time of doing the chain to begin with. So I'm going to show you how to do all three. I'm going to show you how to do a single crochet, half double crochet, and a double crochet foundation. So let's start with the single crochet. You're going to start with 2 chains, and you're going to start into the first chain. So you're going to act like you're going to work a single crochet by yarn over and pulling through. Now instead of yarning over and pulling through both loops, you're going to yarn over and pull through the first one only. This creates the foundation for your next stitch because we're working them one at a time. So we pulled it through the first one, now you're going to yarn over and pull it through the last 2. So what we've done there is we've created the foundation and the stitch. So you're kind of working it, it's a little bit hard to understand at first because you're working up instead of side to side like you normally would. So we've made our first stitch, you can see the 2 loops right there. So to work the next one, we're going to stick it right in there. So you're going to put your hook through those 2 loops that are on the side, yarn over and pull it through the first one, and then finish the stitch. And there we've completed the second one. And then we've got where we're going to be working into in the next one. So you're going to go through both, through the first loop, through the second loop, and then that first loop that you pull through, this one right here, that is what you work through for the next stitch. So I've pinched it, that's where you work. So you put your hook through that first loop, and you can see that I've made a little bit of a foundation. And I like it because it is stretchier than working like a chain and then working stitches across it. So that is the single crochet foundation. And they're all pretty similar to that. You're basically pulling it through the first loop and then finishing the stitch. Okay, now I'm going to show you how to make the half double crochet foundation. You're going to chain 2, and then you're going to begin in the first chain like you're working a regular half double crochet, but you're going to pull it through that first loop, then yarn over and pull it through the remaining 3. And then that, just like the single crochet, that's where you're going to work the next one. So yarn over, and the first one's kind of, I feel like it's kind of hidden back there when you're getting started. So pull it through there, and then to create the foundation for the next stitch, pull it through the first one, and then yarn over and pull it through all 3. So you can see we've made 2. So let's make one more. Yarn over through the 2 loops, yarn over through the first one only, then yarn over and pull through the last 3. So we've made 3. Okay, and this is how you make a double crochet foundation. So with this one you're going to chain 3 because we need 2 chains to turn. So yarn over, put it into the first chain, then you're going to yarn over and pull it through the first one, yarn over to the first 2, and then yarn over and through the last 2. So you've created the foundation right here and then the rest of the stitch. So start it right there. So yarn over into that space that you created by pulling through the first loop, yarn over through the first loop, yarn over through the first 2, and then yarn over through the second 2. So you can see we've made 2 double crochets there. So to show you again, you're going to yarn over through this space that you made by pulling through the first loop in the last time. Yarn over through the first loop only, yarn over through 2, and then yarn over and pull it through and finish it. So I love starting projects with this. I love how stretchy it is. I love how if you're, for instance, you're making a scarf and you're starting with the long chain, and you get to your second, you've turned and you're working across your chain and you realize you have the wrong count. When you're working it this way, you just pull out 1 stitch and adjust your count. So this is how you make a double crochet chainless foundation. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.